Okay, a trip down memory lane, but let me tell you what's not down memory lane. That is the activity outside the courthouse. You see it happening right there. Our own reporters, Anjanette Levy and Stacey Delicat, who were here this morning, been at the courthouse all day. In the courtroom. When that verdict is read, we will be streaming it to you live. And if anything happens outside that courthouse or inside that courthouse, we will tell you about it.
Should I move my camera?
The Law and Crime Network. 3 p.m. the verdict will be read.
I
but
think
you
it's
have to stay
alright.
with us now because in
We'll
trials,
see.
you never know who you'll see pulling up to that courthouse, getting ready for that verdict.
So here's a good question that came in from someone's goat, love that name, on YouTube. She said, are we ever going to see the jury, or are they never going to be shown for their protection?
She's sitting there.
Linda, we wouldn't see the jury. Tell our viewers.
Yes, we don't get to see juries in the United States of America. We kind of protect their identity in the courtroom. And I'm looking at the courtroom right now, Stacey. I'm looking at the picture of the attorneys all seated. I think that's Amber Heard in the courtroom. I really can't tell. But yes, the judges also entered an order and said that the jurors' names will not be released publicly, at least by the state of Virginia, for 1 year. That does not mean the jurors can't identify themselves. They could actually have their own press conference. They can talk to the media. They can self-identify. It's just that the state of Virginia will not release their names unless there's some reason to do so earlier, before 1 year.
They can have press conferences? Okay, YouTube, my quality. Hello?
What the fuck? We have 2 other guests with us, of course, still with us. Hey, Mike Korbanix, law and crime analyst, joining us, as well as Nima Rahmani. Okay, I take it back. It's a little chaotic with the helicopters going above. Okay, Nima Rahmani is still with us. We had an interesting question earlier, which I think it's good to remind viewers of because we have so many more people tuning in now, which is, are there any restrictions on the jurors after this case is done, after they deliver their verdict and the judgment?
Didn't Johnny Depp sued? He got sued again by another company.
Linda?
Stacey, no, there are no restrictions on that. The only thing they can't do is with the notes. They will not get their note backs, okay? They will not get their notes
read that.
back. And those get
He got sued and by ACLU, the ACLU movement.
And therefore sell maybe those recollections. But with regard to anything else, they can talk freely. They have a First Amendment right to talk freely. All that can happen is you can't harass them as a lawyer. You can't go and harass them. No one should be harassing a jury anyway.
Yeah.
But they're free to
The
talk
ACLU is asking 86,000 ahead of the verdict. The American Civil Liberties Union.
1.5 million of you tuning into our YouTube channel, so thank you for sticking with Law and Crime for this and for these key moments. Again, you're looking at a live picture inside the courtroom right now, where everyone is assembled. Just about 4 minutes to go until 3 o'clock, when we expect to see the judge come in and call the jury in.
Amber Heard did not get sued at all because, well, yeah,
Linda, we
she
know
didn't.
there are a bunch of questions. There were a bunch of points on the special verdict form. How long do you think this will take?
Well, you're going to get a feel right away because I have the special verdict form from Johnny Depp right in front of us because our producers are just so great in getting it. I also have the one for Amber Heard. The jury form is about 4
Well, Amber Heard did not
long. It will go pretty
force
fast.
them to testify.
It won't be longer than 10 minutes right
Because
now.
why would she?
Maybe less. If they find no calls of action, for instance, on 1A, if they answer to, you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation on that first quotation regarding sexual violence, then they don't answer
They smell money. And they're like,
number 2, and if they don't find that, the likelihood is they won't fall for him on any of them. And the same with Amber Heard. So it's going to be under 10 minutes, Stacey.
Okay, that's good to know. And just to remind our viewers what we expect to happen here, if this just takes 10 to 15 minutes, the jurors, once they're let back in the jury room, they'll later be dismissed, but we expect the legal teams for both sides will come out and give some remarks. Other players in this as well. Unclear whether anyone will hear anything from Amber Heard immediately after this. And by the way, if you look on the screen, she is seated there in the courtroom awaiting the verdict with the rest of us. An interesting question that we got from Haley Howell on Facebook. Has the judge already heard the verdict, or will she be hearing it for the first time when we do as well? Janine, do you want to take that one? Okay. Janine has left us. We thank her for her
Janine has got the fuck out of here. We also gone.
Stacey, I'm sorry. I thought Nima was going to field that one, but I'll field it. Yes, the judge.
Nima, please take it, Nima. Guys, I'm out here in our Studio A. It's hot, it's humid. I can't see all of you in the monitor, so Nima, please, will the judge be hearing the verdict for the first time when we do?
The judge is going to get to see it, I guess.
Look at all those books, man. Fuck me. That's a lot of books.
So the judge will know right before we vote.
Okay. So
I'm betting he didn't read half of them.
In real time, off the
it's all for
cuff
show.
Here, and
Yeah.
the judge will be finding out, you know, barely any time before the rest of us. Sarah Wilson on YouTube asked, are they going to show the courtroom when it's being read? Yes, Sarah, that's what you're seeing now on your screen is a live picture.
What a question. You can literally see it.
You see the attorneys there, you see Johnny Depp's attorneys there, you
true.
see Amber's attorneys, and you see Amber herself.
That's why you have
Again,
bookshelves.
For those of you who are just tuning in, because we have new people logging on every minute as we get closer and closer, literally 1 minute away from 3 o'clock. Johnny Depp, we have been told.
It's 3 o'clock.
By
Oh my.
sources close to him, obviously is not going to be here. He's not there now. He is still in the UK after doing a series of surprise performances with Jeff Beck. He is expected to stay there. His team said that he had prior commitments in the UK, and he will be watching
the audio a little more.
We'll see whether
Again.
he issues any kind of comment, video statement. We just don't know what we'll hear from him, but we do expect
Better
we'll
now?
hear from his legal team as soon as this is over. And again, our cameras outside of the courtroom on standby, where we have seen crowds growing, supporters, and so forth as we get ready for this verdict to be read. It is about 3 o'clock.
All right, are we ready for the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Just
Yes, Your Honor.
a reminder that this is a court of law, and regardless of the verdict, I will not tolerate any outbursts whatsoever. Okay? Thank you.
There's word that she's an ex-marine, the judge. That she's ex-marine. I've read that somewhere. That's good. YouTube quality, love it. Straight out damage. Don't cough. Is she reading a book out there?
Approach for a moment.
Oh, what's going on? I love the background noise. Oh no, I think they told her we're gonna get a sidebar before. It's a tie! Imagine. I mean, I know it's not possible, but...
All right, again, you're looking live in. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what I need you to do, I need to give the forms back to you. When you find for a defamatory statement, one or more, you need to fill out the compensatory damages. It has to be at least $1 for compensatory damages and up to whatever you feel the damages should be. Back to the
What the fuck's
operation room
going on?
and do that for me, okay?
Is this my stream or what the fuck's going on? It's gotta be on Darren, right? She is Johnny Depp owns Amber Heard $1. Yeah, I thought so. It needs to be at least $1.
All right, so we'll be in recess till we hear back from them. Don't go too far, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. All rise.
Well, that didn't take long. It was 4 minutes. Yeah, let's go in recess.
Well, just as we were telling you, this could wrap up in just about 10 minutes by 3:10, 3:15. Not so fast. There was a little sidebar going on with the attorneys in the front. Apparently, the jurors didn't fill out the damages section. The judge now sending them back to complete this special verdict form, literally like a worksheet that they need to fill out. They didn't put in the damages. Linda, what do you make of that?
Well, Stacey, it means somebody won this case, that somebody won their defamation claims, right? Now, the fact that they didn't fill out the compensatory damages award, I think may bode well for Johnny Depp. The judge said it has to be at least $1. Usually you see if somebody wins, you have to fill out an award. Either that or somehow they both won, which I don't think is likely. But he was the one that didn't ask for damages, if you recall. He said, I'm not seeking damages. She asked for, I think it was $350,000 damages. So it sounds like someone won. It could be Johnny Depp because the jury may have telegraphed it by not filling out an award for damages. But under the law, at least has to be $1.
Become stars in their own right. They've become almost legal superstars. So they've become celebrities. There have been times out here when they've left court where I actually felt a little bit concerned because I felt like even...
Love the quality. They're like, yeah, no fucking shitting on the fucking national live stream. Fuck that. How cool would it be if it would just like be playing Minecraft, like just one of these lawyers just playing Minecraft right over these computer screens, just playing. I wonder if they get. Oh, the gallery looks a bit more full now. Yeah, the gallery does look more full. What the fuck? She just went all purple. She just went full purple mask, purple dress, full purple. I wonder what do you have to do to get into the gallery? Can you just walk in and say, "Yo, I'm just gonna claim the spot," or do you need to like register? Like when you buy tickets for, I don't know, movie. These spots are open and shit, like, you know. I don't know. God, I love the quality, how it shifts from that. I mean, I've been in a courtroom. I mean, just with with school, not because I was. Yeah. Yeah, I think you can, but wouldn't there be not? Wouldn't there like? Wouldn't it not be full then? Jesus. Yeah, you can. That's something I know for sure. You can't just walk in on any random trial. Yeah, you can just sit there. That's something you can do. Love the mic. Bro, what the fuck is up with this quality? Oh, the judge. Alright, yeah. Well, you cannot see high profile cases, I think, just like that, to be fair. Like murder and shit like that, but like civilians cases and shit like that, I think you can. Come. Come. Come to me. I'll talk more about it in a bit. She's ready to start crying.
All right, Mr. Foreperson, is this the verdict of the jury? Yes. All right, is it unanimous? Yes. Thank you, sir. Jamie?
Oh my god.
In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Mr. Depp's claim against Ms. Heard. 1. As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled, "Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change." In the Washington Post online edition, quote, "I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change," end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes.
Obviously, she admitted to that.
Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes.
Johnny won.
Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes.
Yeah, she lost.
Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes.
Yeah,
Do
she
you find
done.
that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
It's not looking good. Oh no.
2. As to the statement
for
appearing
her.
in the op-ed entitled "A Transformative Moment for Women" in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed,
But this is the
Amber
op-ed.
Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer,
They're giving
yes.
it now, Lara.
Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question,
Well,
the
yeah,
statement
it's-
has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp?
The jury is
Answer,
only
yes.
like yes, yes,
Question,
yes.
the
Which is a
defamatory
favor for Johnny.
implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard?
It's alright.
Answer, yes. Question,
Go
due to
cry.
circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed
No,
a
she knows.
defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Yes. Trying to start the shit here, yeah.
3.
I mean, but I
As
think
to
she's
the statement
generally.
appearing in the op-ed entitled "A Transformative Moment for Women" in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual
This is the most
violence
important one
and
actually,
faced
because
our
this is the one that
culture's wrath.
got edited.
That has to change.
They changed the
In the
name from Johnny
Washington
Depp
Post
to
online
no
edition.
name.
Quote, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence
Fuck
that,
this.
question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard?
Pencil holder, is that
Answer,
you?
Yes.
Looks like a lot of
Question,
pencils.
The statement was about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false. Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes.
Michael is dead.
Question.
It's Mark
the
now.
defamatory implication was designed
Look at all
and
these fucking
intended
pencils.
by Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question. Due to circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication
Oh,
to
let's
someone
go.
who saw it other than Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Yes.
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
It's okay,
In
but
civil
it's not
case
about the
number
damages.
CL 2019-2911, Ms. Heard's claim against Mr. Depp. 1. As to this statement, appearing in the April 8, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield, depending on their needs. They
Well
have
put.
selected some of her sexual violence hoax facts as the sword, inflicting them on the public and Mr. Depp. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no. 2. As to this statement, appearing in the April 27th, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail.
Yeah, it's just going over it
Quote,
again, but then Amber
Quite
Heard's.
simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt did not do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up, got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes.
Oh.
Has Ms. Heard proven by a greater weight of the evidence that question,
Hold on.
Mr. Waldman, while acting as an agent for Mr. Depp, made or published the statement? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was
Okay.
about Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was seen by someone other than Ms. Heard. Answer, yes.
Obviously.
Question, the statement was false. Answer, yes.
Oh.
Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven, by clear and convincing evidence, that the statement by Mr. Waldman was made with actual malice? Answer, yes. 3. As to this statement, appearing in the April 27th, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, we've reached the beginning of the end of Ms. Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no.
No, okay, that's good.
As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $2 million. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $0.
All right. Does either side wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh.
Jamie?
John
Members of the
Cena.
jury, if this is your verdict, please answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no. Juror number 6. Yes. Juror number 10. Yes. Juror number 15. Yes. Juror number 16. Yes. Juror number 22. Yes. Juror number 27. Yes. Juror number 29.
Yes.
I do find that the jury's verdict is unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes your service in this case. I want to thank you again for your dedication and your hard work during this trial. And I know I speak for everybody here when I tell you that we appreciate your sacrifices and your time and your public service in this matter, okay? So I'm going to have you go back to the jury deliberation room for one more time, and then we'll release you from there, okay? All right, thank you.
Are you so happy? Ben is so happy. Chimmy chimmy. Yeah, this is It's like a cat in the
In
bag.
accordance with law, I will amend the punitive damages award to the statutory cap of $350,000 on Mr. Depp's award, okay? I will set this down for entry of an order, and can we do it on June 24th at 10 a.m. if that's available? All right, Mr. Chu, if you could prepare that order and then circulate it to Ms. Bretterhoff, and we can have all the objections noted on it. All right?
We'll do that, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right, and if I get it before that date, I'll take it off the docket, okay? All right, again, thank you to all the attorneys for your professionalism, and you're welcome to come to my courtroom anytime. Well, give me a few weeks, but then you can come anytime, okay? All right, court is adjourned. Thank you.
Your Honor.
All right.
So Johnny won, but it's not the amount of. I mean, they both have to pay money to each other, but Johnny won though. Yeah, we won definitely. I think Amber Heard has to pay a total of 7 million, and I think Johnny has to pay 2 million or something like that. She out of there, bro. Look at her go. Gotta get the fuck out of there. Yeah, but they definitely won. I mean, look how happy they are. I mean, I think there's no direct evidence that she faked evidence, or there's like a clear indication. It's a civilian. It's like what the people say, and like it's a civilian case, so getting treason for perjury is not. Yeah. And there's no direct evidence that she lied, except for the ones, because she did not fully lie about the op-ed. So Johnny is still in the UK. He had like, what is it? Like he was gonna have a festival or something with some other dude. He was watching though, but he's probably gonna call to give an interview, I would assume. So I mean, they said he was watching. I mean, he said to the thing that he was watching. So yeah. Alright, what do you think? Johnny Depp and Camilla are we shipping their relationship? Oh, looks hella clean in there, not gonna lie. I mean, you look cute together. The man with the pencils is still there. Pencil holder's still there, bro. Was one? Johnny has one. Johnny has
outside
one.
the courtroom where you can see these fans, as I said, every time
Oh, it's actually
a
50
judgment
million,
was
excuse
read
me.
in favor of Johnny Depp, a huge crowd, cheers went up here. The crowd cheering Johnny, Johnny. Clearly, heavily
Okay,
tilted
also
in
welcome,
favor of Johnny
David.
Depp outside the courtroom right now. And so they're still standing outside. I imagine they are going to
So
be
where's
here
15
waiting for
million?
Johnny Depp's
So
legal
when did
team
we actually
to
hear the
come
judge
out,
say
as
the
I was
verdict?
talking just a few minutes ago with
Well,
Anjanette,
that was
the
it.
lawyers themselves
That was the
basically
verdict,
earned
I think.
celebrity
I mean,
status
there's
during
one
the
more
course of this trial.
meeting,
The judge
but that's
sending
for the
jurors
damages.
back into the jury room one more
I
time
think.
before they are dismissed.
Because there's a recess, and then
Linda,
I think.
do you think we're going to hear anything from Amber Heard?
She came to the courthouse, so I assume that she will give a press conference. So they'll say they're going to appeal the verdict. They'll say that she was vindicated. Remember, this case has a lot of spin going on with it. But she's going to be asked the question: is how do you feel about the jury not believing your claims against Johnny Depp that he is he was the abuser? It turns out he was the victim, and she's not going to be happy with that question. I don't think there's an answer she can give that can spin that.
So.
Maybe we'll check in with you later.
She has like a $50 million. I mean, she owes Johnny $50 million. It's probably gonna get lowered by objections and stuff like that, and but she still has to pay her lawyers, and I don't think those come really cheap, even though she lost. So she probably doesn't even have that much money. Like from which movies?
And by
She
the way,
broke.
I love Dan
I think.
commenting on our favorite witness by giving his report from his car. Alejandro, I'm changing my Zoom background, but here's
put it
Johnny
up
Depp
again.
by his spokesperson. 6 years ago, my life, the life of my children, the lives of those closest to me, and also the lives of the people who for many, many years have supported and believed in me were forever changed, all in the blink of an eye. False, very serious and criminal allegations were levied at me by the media, which triggered an endless barrage of hateful content, although no charges were ever brought against me. It had already traveled around the world twice within a nanosecond, and it had a seismic impact on the life and my career. And 6 years later, the jury gave back my life. I am truly humbled. My decision to pursue this case, knowing very well the height of the legal hurdles that I would be facing and the inevitable worldwide spectacle into my life, was only made after considerable thought. From the very beginning, the goal of bringing this case was to reveal the truth regardless of the outcome.
Shots, bro.
Does
he have a paper clip in his ear?
To my children and to those who have remained steadfast in their support of me. I feel at peace knowing that I have finally accomplished that. I am and have been overwhelmed by the outpouring of love and the colossal support and kindness from around the world. I hope that my quest to have the truth be told will have helped others, men or women, who have found themselves in my situation, and that those supporting them never give up. I also hope that the position will now return to the innocent until proven guilty, both within the courts and the media. I wish to acknowledge the noble work of the judge, the jurors, the court staff, and the sheriffs who have sacrificed their own time to get to this point, and to my diligent and unwavering legal team who did an extraordinary job in helping me share the truth. The best is yet to come, and a new chapter has finally begun. Veritas numquat perit. Truth never perishes. That's from Johnny Depp. That's the statement. Stacey.
Good statement.
I know
Not
that
gonna
you
lie.
are
Sorry, I'm not hearing anybody in the studio.
Yeah, I hate your voice. The disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken at the mountain of evidence too. The mountain of evidence? Where the fuck's the mountain? What the fuck? Was still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate own power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband. I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. It is a setback. It sets back the clock to a time when we spoke up, spoke out, could be publicly shamed and humiliated. Setbacks the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously. I believe Johnny's attorney succeeded in getting the journey to overlook the key issue of freedom of speech and ignore evidence that was so conclusive that we won in the UK. I'm sad I lost this case, but I'm sadder still that I seem to have lost a right I thought I had as an American to speak freely and openly. What? What is that bullshit? What the fuck? You were so amazing and strong these last. I'm very proud of you, and I didn't stop praying and defending you every day. You're my hero. I'm very sorry to hear this. No. Oh no. Is it the same one? Oh my god. You're not alone, I'm with you. All this bullshit, bro. Like, for real. Like, oh, I cannot do this. What is this? Mountain of evidence? Where the fuck is that mountain of evidence? Like, I didn't see that. Even more this one with the ornament setbacks. Publicly shamed and humiliated. Well, it's not like the idea of violence against women is to be taken seriously. Like, bro, she had not even one picture, or maybe one, or like she claimed that she was abused for years and years, and the only thing that she had going for her was one picture, which was clearly almost edited. Like, if you, like, oh my god, I just. Also, what do you mean? What is this? To overlook the key issue of freedom of speech and ignore evidence that was so conclusive that we won in the UK. she didn't win in the UK. The Sun won in the UK, didn't she? Like, also freedom of speech. Is she still I seem to have lost it right outside her head to speak freely. She did. You did speak freely and openly. She did. You did that. It's not because you speak freely and openly that everyone has to agree with it. There's literally no evidence to back it up. So can you just shut the fuck up about that? Oh my god, I just can't. And the women's superiority, yeah, fuck man, it's so fucking typical. Like, there's no evidence. You had your chance to speak open and freely, but that doesn't mean that everyone has to agree with it. And even if you had evidence, then people would agree with you. But there is no evidence, so what the fuck?